Hello everybody and welcome to some Road to the Show gameplay. We are in the postseason now. We're facing the Boston Red Sox. And I want to say that this is the first time actually in 22 years that they've made the playoffs. And already I fail to drop my controller. Why do I always keep finding ways to have my mic unplugged?
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next.
Here we go. We're underneath the bright lights here of the Kauffman Stadium.
Randall Jacobson will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games. And
We got a fully healthy team.
Into the box, Jamie Lynn. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edge.
There we go.
He gets the respect.
Meanwhile, now this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
So stepping in, Andy.
All right, Barney.
As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-1. Here it is. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Dang.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
I went for it. I knew Boston was going to be pesky.
Standing in, Jamie Lynn will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Play ball. Heat safe.
Ready for another shot now. Jamie Lynn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him.
We just got to remain hopeful for the next game.
Hey, let her rip.
Here's the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. A dive, and he knocks
Everybody's
it down.
safe.
And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
All right, Barney.
Now in the box, Andy Barnard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Ball one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2.
Ball.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone.
Meanwhile, here,
Let's go!
Right out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall. A home run.
Yes.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was one strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Let's play ball.
I love that music.
At the plate, Jamie Lynn.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jamie Lynn.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of
Hey,
the
we're-
plate that swung on
we're
and hit out to
fighting.
deep left
We're
field.
fighting.
And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
10-5.
So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His first homer so far in the series. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Play ball.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this
I was 3 for 4.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come.
Atlanta, San Diego tied at 1. Milwaukee up 2-0 over Philly. Cleveland's up 2-0 over Oakland. We gotta make sure we don't fall behind 2-0. We lost in 4 games last year to the Cleveland Indians.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Boston Red Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Alberto Quintana is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really...
All right, let's get off to a better start here.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jamie Lynn.
Here's the first pitch to him. Shot toward right center.
There we go. That's dropping.
And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe 2.
Bases
And they're
loaded.
content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Andy Barnard.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Strike 3 called, and that's a big out, number 1.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Relay to
Dang
first
it.
in time, and just like that, this side.
We really blew it with that bases loaded opportunity.
Digging in, Jamie Lynn. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jamie Lynn.
From the stretch. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Shoot.
Cabrera will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Okay, we're up 1.
Coming to the plate now, Jamie Lynn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Hit high
Oh,
and
come
deep
on.
out there to left center field. Going back is
That's
the left
carrying.
fielder. Still going
Let's
back.
go!
A climbing attempt at the wall, but this
It's
one
4-0.
is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the series, as the Royals have extended their lead to 4-0.
We're going to need every run we can get.
It looked like he might just walk out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
They're trying to come back
Jamie
now.
Lynn will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. There you go. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
I went contact swing because I wanted to be safe.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third.
He's
And
there!
he's gonna get in there at the plate
5-2.
to make it a 5-2 lead
Sack
now.
fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have...
All right. Big
This one
8th
has
inning.
moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
(8-3) tonight. The Kansas City Royals even up this division series at 1 game apiece.
If we can win this game 3 here against Boston, I'm gonna feel a lot more comfortable. Let's be up 2-1 this time, not down. Oakland won. And okay, we got Philadelphia 1-1 where they lost game 4. And then Atlanta
MLB The
beat
Show
San
is
Diego.
your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox.
Boom,
Hi again,
boom,
everyone.
boom.
Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first 2 games. So essentially this makes this a 3-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're 1 win away from moving on as opposed to 1 loss from packing it up and heading home.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. William Lynch gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around
gonna be
the
a great
block for a
pitching
while, but he's
duel.
having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
We got
Settling
plenty of
in now,
guys that
Jamie
can
Lynn,
come
as he'll get
through
his
with clutch
first
hits.
opportunity in this one.
Jamie
From the
Lynn.
stretch. And this one's in the dirt. Rosales leads off first with 1 away. This one's hit deep out to left center field.
That's gonna go off the wall.
And it bangs off the monster. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks
All right,
like
Barney.
to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Andy Barnard is the second out of the opening frame.
Damian
Second and third, 2 away.
Come on, Big Rig.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as...
Dang it. We can't be blowing those opportunities.
Now at the plate, Jamie Lynn. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Grounded back up the middle.
No.
Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series.
Let's play ball. Keep stay.
Leading off for Kansas City, the first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Lynn.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Tejeda is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Play ball.
5-1. Maybe we can start coming back here.
Jamie Lynn. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone!
It's 5-3.
Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 3rd home run of this
I haven't hit home runs like this in an LDS in quite a while.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
Let's play ball.
Okay, here we go.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jamie
driving a run.
He'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, now
there we go.
This is going to get down.
That's 2.
Potential game changer in the making.
I'm staying.
And
here it is. Let's go.
Tag on him. He's safe. And in the late stages,
7-6.
they've broken the tie.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's
Nava scores the game-tying run.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andy Barnard. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Should I go?
Wow,
I guess.
This is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Got it.
So that's the 2nd walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box now.
Let's go, Big Rig.
Riggs, and their runners at the corners now. The set and the 2-1. Hit back up the middle.
All right.
Is into center field as he comes
8-6 now. We're
and
pouring it
on.
on.
There as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher.
We changed this game now. We turned this game around.
Bases clearing doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
Oh.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yikes.
Hey, no one batted right here.
High in the air out to center field.
They kept working me inside.
Tejeda is under it, and he makes the catch for out number.
All right, we got it.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with
All
this
right,
win.
we're up 2-1.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
I was 3 for 6.
10-6, the final score in this game. Kansas City take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. Patrick.
Now I feel a lot more comfortable. Yeah, let's not worry about alternate road till next series. Cleveland is one. Wow. Imagine that. Kansas City against Cleveland, ALCS.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Todd McCoy will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when
Batting third, the first baseman, Jamie Lynn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
There we go.
Left center, base hit. And this one will
1-0.
into the wall.
Pick it up.
He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside
man.
means everything.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Andy Barnard becomes the first out of the inning. Swinging a little blooper to center. Atkins onto the grass. He tracks it
that's
down
nowhere
and makes
near
the
deep
play
enough.
to record the second out. So digging in now, Kenny Kuiper, and a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning.
Kuiper.
Come on, Kuiper.
Skied into straightaway right.
Dang it.
Byrne is going to have room out there as he puts this away.
Well, we're up 1.
Striding in, Jamie Lynn. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested
All
to
right.
see if he has the same approach this AB.
And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And you can see the Indians are already resting, having won their division series matchup, as they'll wait on the winner of this one. Into the box now, Damian Griggs. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Griggs.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely.
What I was on return there.
Runners off for second. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end.
Dang.
One left for Kansas City. At the plate, Jamie Lynn. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Ooh.
1 run, 4 hits.
Foul
And
ball.
no errors so far for the Royals. With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Let's go now, one time.
Swinging a ball
Dang
hit
it.
softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
2-0 now. Okay.
In now, Jamie Lynn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns
He's
himself
going.
with that. He has
He's
to
got
put
it.
it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he'll make it in easily
Pass
at
ball.
second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Hey, get your pitch
He's ready.
straight through.
Here's
Let's
the
go,
1-0. Hit on the ground out
Dang
to
it.
short.
Come on, run out.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Play ball. Out.
Now batting, Jamie Lynn. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Jamie Lynn.
Come on, Chief, one time.
First
Here we
pitch
go.
of the at-bat on its way. Into
There we
center
go.
field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Rosales rounds
That's gonna
the
be
corner
3-0.
and is headed home. He comes across to score, as it's now a 3-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andy Barnard. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he'll dive back in safely.
Hey, no one better. Leave you right here, huh, now?
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. The count's 1-1.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Griggs.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Byrne is over to his right as
No
he puts
tag
this
there.
one away. 2 down. So striding in, Kenny Kuiper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kenny Kuiper.
Here's the 0-1. Soft liner towards short.
Get out, get out, get out, get out. Find the ball.
Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there. As
Okay, we're 3 outs away. Oh boy. Come on. Oof. Alright, we're moving on to the ALCS. Payback against Boston for that stuff 22 years ago, getting swept by them in the ALDS when I was a member of the Houston Astros, part of that 116 win season that turned out to be the worst choke job in sports history.
Close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still 8 strong innings from him. Really showed a lot in this one.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Our final line score tonight.
Whew, boy, does that feel good. We'll have an even tougher matchup now with Cleveland. But we got 4 days of rest instead of only 2 days of rest. Every single series was 3 games to 1. So if we can get to the World Series, we will face the winner of the Atlanta-Milwaukee series. Now, I'll tell you what now, Milwaukee, though, they're the 2-time defending champions. That would be fitting. That would be quite fitting. It's going to be a fun one. I already know that Cleveland's going to be pesky too, just like Boston was. But you know what? We've got the home field advantage because they knocked off Oakland. So I think that's going to suit in our favor.